Scorpio, welcome to your November. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting what date I'm doing. The 9th through the 15th. Or whenever you find it. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. I have the Money Manifestation Oracle. We're going to pull 3 cards and see if you have any money blocks or locks or keys or whatever is going on with you, promotions. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. And I will put my affiliate link for this in the description below in case you are interested in this deck. Finally, they had more in. I've been waiting and waiting. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio. We have obligations. So the clocks there are karmic delays, challenges. You have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. Now, this could be in the physical world, it could be karmic. Walk away. You have a key. So the keys are mindset shifts that will unlock your abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So what you're doing now isn't working for you, but are you willing to walk away to make room for something better? All right, one more card. We have pressure. Woo! Be aware of how family influences and social pressures are influencing your career choices. And it could also be like financial choices, things like that. Okay, are you feeling the pressure, Scorpio? Do you feel like you're in a pressure cooker? We'll see. So there's something still lingering that I feel like you really are ready to walk away from, like you're done. But there's obligations and commitments here still, somehow, some way, and it is affecting what you can do and how far you can go. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like being on a leash of some kind. So, and this will eventually play out. You know, the obligation will end at some point. We have 2 cards there. All right, let's see what this oracle has for you. And all these are in the playlist description as well. It's our talisman oracle for Scorpio for whenever they watch this. I can't believe it's, November already. It is 1 month exactly to my birthday. And it's a big one. All right. Elixir of life. This is talking about our true immortality of our spirit, that we exist beyond. So there could be some mortality coming up for you, this knowledge of the fact that you are an immortal being. And that and it has to do with what you're experiencing in this lifetime and how it's, transforming you, what you're learning here, that sort of thing. All right, Scorpio, let's get your next card. Oop, this one wants to be on top, so there we go. Ooh, look at that owl magic. That's beautiful. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. I really like that, let go of the past and make room, because that's part of that walking away. That's an 8 of Cups feeling. All right, one more oracle, and then we'll get into this reading. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. We have Keeper of Hope. That's nice. That is very good. It's very optimistic. I like that. Holding on to hope that, I think, and just knowing that things are going to improve and get better. This obligation, whatever it is, it will time out. You know, it'll finally finish. I think this came out for all of the water signs. 9 of Cups. And in the same spot for at least one other one. For Cancer, I think it was in the same spot. Woo! All right, so you have 2 cards flying out. You have the Hermit and the 9 of Wands, which also came out for the other 2 water signs as well. So there you go. That's why we do collective readings. Okay. Okay, yep, there's the World card. That's that timing. You know, there is something that is going to be completing. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles now. Okay, got some money cards showing up here. The key to unlocking this portal, to starting something new, is in your happiness. Being fulfilled. The 9 of Cups is self-fulfilling happiness. That's what I like about the 9s, is self-fulfilling energy. And so once you take control and sovereignty over your happiness, you become this bartender. You can give those cups of your happiness, just parts or aspects of yourself. You can give it to whatever you want. And I don't think you're going to be giving it to the same things as you used to. I think that has transformed. This is part of that walking away process. That's what I'm feeling here. Walking through, starting something new, because this is the last card in the tarot. It says this journey is over. So we do have completion here. And I feel like this will speed up that completion of focusing on the future energy and where you're headed once this is done, that obligation. We have the Hermit here and the 3 of Pentacles. The Hermit is about that introspective journey that we go on to reestablish our connection with, you know, why we come here. For some, it's a dark night of the soul because you're going deep within. You're trying to figure things out. Why did this happen? All those things. And so there will come a point where you will come out of that and you'll be ready to get back into it. This is teamwork, creative work. You could be shedding a light on what you're doing now with this 3 of Pentacles, crossing the Hermit. But the Hermit is that solitary energy. The 3 of Pentacles is teamwork. So there could be a period of time where you are single and reestablishing yourself, maybe even healing yourself to some extent here with the Hermit, and then getting back out there, getting back to work. You know, taking a respite and then getting back to it. You could be changing what you're doing too. That Hermit could be the energy of that walking away towards something different. There's a lot of resourcefulness in these 2 cards. The Knight of Wands is saying that you have been through a lot. You are that wounded warrior, Sagittarius energy, but it's you dust yourself off and you get back up and you get back after it. You know, this is about being resourceful at this time. I feel like this is a transitional period that you're going through here. But the Knight of Wands definitely has a lot of hope. He's always looking forward. You know, he never gives up. The Knight of Wands. So, I know it sounds like I'm saying Knight, but it's 9 of Wands. This is all about looking at and connecting to your abundance here. There's fertility, growth. You know, be careful with that rabbit there. But this is about you taking control of those resources. So I really like this energy. This is resourceful energy. The 9 of Wands is also very resourceful if you think about it in like the battlefield of life. And so I think you're being very resourceful at this time. And open to trying things, because that 9 of Wands will try just about anything to get something to work. If you think about being out in the field, you know, you have to improvise. And I think the Queen of Pentacles crossing that energy is saying that you can improvise with your resources and make things happen. If you're in a period, oh, I just saw the Eight of Cups flip over. I did. It went back in. Eight of Swords. Gemini energy. There's the Five of Swords and oh boy, it's coming. The end of that obligation. Probably something is coming to completion here. Yep, I can feel it in my bones. Ah, Two of Swords. Look at all the blindfolds over there. My goodness. Five of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. That's good. Got some Queen energy coming in here. There's some things you can't see right now. We have the blindfold and two images here. Trust your intuition. Trust what you can't see. Just trust yourself. Trust your gut at this time. That's what I'm feeling with these two cards here. And I wouldn't get tied up in these negative thoughts. You know, it's saying that is a possibility of getting tied up thinking about something that it's already done. It's over. There's nothing to do about it. It's done. Okay, that's what this is saying. And so there is more opportunities that what you can really see right now. And so you need to release yourself from these thoughts and trust your intuition. And if she was to just turn around, she's not even blindfolded. There's opportunities all around you. But you might not be seeing them because you might be too focused on this and that's in front of you that you can see. The Five of Swords crossed by the Five of Cups. Oh my goodness. Wow. So the Five of Cups, it can talk about taking a risk in something. You took a risk on something and I feel like it didn't work. We have the Five of Cups. This is loss, grief, regret, things like that, right? You took a risk and it just didn't work. You know, this could be that contract, because we do have the swords here. And this could be that needing to let things go. Something didn't work out here, that is for sure, with that. And it's done. It's okay to grieve it. I'm not saying don't grieve it. This is a loss, right? Maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe you felt it, but didn't see it. But it's over, whatever it is. There is no getting this back. So it's time to nurture yourself with this Queen of Cups energy here. Love yourself. And all of these experiences here, she has looked at her past and she's turned all those things into pearls of wisdom. You know so much more now. You're so much wiser and a lot better in control of your emotions and happiness. She's sitting high above the water here. She's actually on the shore, it looks like. She's made it to those murky depths and resurfaced. And that's what I'm feeling here. Yep. I feel like she's saying goodbye to that, but in a heartfelt way of really letting that go. Because it is definitely over. You've cried your tears. You may have even had arguments and fights with that Five of Swords, but it's done. It's done. Okay? I hear big boy out there mooing. Oh, the star, Aquarius energy. We have the Eight of Wands that showed up for all of the water signs. Oh, Justice, Libra. Now, for some of you, that could actually be court of law happening here. Oh, Five of Wands. Let's see what's happening here. Hermit. And the Chariot. Moving. I feel like it's time to fight for what you believe in, for what you want, your hopes and desires. You know, are you willing to fight for that? That's what I'm feeling with the Five of Wands. It can be conflict, chaos. You know, this now for some of you, this star could be distance. So there could be this arguing at a distance. Oh, that's my automatic cat feeder. So there could be some kind of squabble happening from a distance. I'm seeing that. It's going to say that a couple times to get my... He doesn't like it, but he's just going to have to get used to his automatic feeder. It could say that there's conflict within you regarding your hopes and dreams. So you definitely want to reestablish that. And I think that's here. I think there could be some confusion here about what you want to do now that this other thing is over. And so there is momentum here going towards this Hermit energy. There is speed. It's picking up. So you're getting closer to this Hermit energy, which is that deep dive. Maybe time alone. Could be some time alone here, reconnecting with the star. Because that's what we have here. The need to reconnect with that star energy, your higher self. It's happening quickly. This transformation is going in. This could be a dark night for some of you. That's what the Hermit does. He kind of sequesters himself and goes deep within, like very deep. Can be scary too. This could be messages incoming while you're going through this, so it could be spiritual messages coming in. And something is, I feel like this is a culmination here. The Justice can represent a court of law, so it could be that. But you have victory here. You have the Chariot. You have movement, forward movement. It's like being set free. This is contracts here. So I feel like with the World card and everything else I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords, in your very near future here, Scorpio, excuse me, a contract is going to be fulfilled and you are off. You're done. Walking away. The Chariot is focus, it's victory. You're going in another direction. This is your freedom right here. It's coming, it's happening. This is that obligation being done and you walking away. Or, racing, speeding away for some of you. Like, I'm out of here. This contract is done. See ya. You have fine balance. Look at that. That is a pretty image. I like that. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you'll have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. There we go. Power nap. I like it. Wait for winter. This came out. Oh my gosh. That's why we had it come out in twos. This came out for every water sign. During the cold months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So, water signs, you're getting a wish granted in the winter. My cards are upside down. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. There you go. Do something you want to do here, Scorpio. Trust. Ask, listen, and allow. If you were wanting transformation, you've got it. Forest. Muddled, unclear thinking. Trust your intuition. Cobweb. Look at that. Protected. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. There you go. And you have younger woman dealings, a relationship with a younger woman. Confirmation for some of you. But otherwise, it's a positive reading. You're going through some stuff, but it is completing. And I think once this obligation is finished here, you're going to be free. You're going to be a lot happier. A lot happier. All right, Scorpio, let me know if this reading resonated with you in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.